So, a few years ago, I was doing a visit at one of my centers. I was a district manager over several credit union branches, and I was visiting one of my branches that day. And I said to the branch manager, who I believe watches these videos, so hopefully she'll identify who she is. But I said, David is flying in from Atlanta, and I think I'm going to try to go get him at the airport today. So I'm going to try to get this visit done in 2 or 3 hours so that I can go down to SNA and pick him up at the airport when he lands later this afternoon. And she looked me right in the eye, direct report of mine, and she says, Amy, don't try, just get him. Just go to the airport and get him. And I was saying, well, yeah, of course, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try. And she looked at me and said, no, just don't even say that. Just you are going to get him at the airport. And so as it got closer to the time that I would need to leave to get him, I was involved in something and watching someone coach another individual. I was wanting to give feedback and be part of it. She was kind of packing up my bag for me or sort of organizing my stuff. And she was telling me, you need to leave now because you should go get him at the airport. And that experience ended up becoming somewhat profound in my life. We had talked a lot about language and how language matters and how words have meaning, words have power, words create feelings, and what it does to us subconsciously when we use words like try. And I've heard the quote before that trying or saying I'm going to try is a noisy way of not doing something. It's us kind of making an excuse of saying, this may not work, this may not be successful. Yoda has famously said, do or do not. There is no try. And I think sometimes we forget what that really means. But I hear people use the word try all the time. And it's sort of like they're setting themselves up to not be successful. When we know we're going to do something, we say, I will do this. I am going to do this. Ultimately, self-fulfilling prophecies are a thing. So when we kind of have this belief that, it may not work out, I'm just going to do my best, but my best might not be good enough, our brain believes that. And so we kind of already start saying, well, yeah, if it doesn't work out, I won't be that upset. We have to be very careful of the language we're using. If you want something in life and you're not achieving it or you're not getting it, it potentially is because you haven't really said out loud on paper to yourself, to others, that I am going to do this. This is going to happen. The reality is that when we're interested in things happening, we just do whatever's convenient. We'll try, we do our best, I'm working on it, I'm putting forth effort, and we believe that that's enough. And that's a story we tell ourselves because we want ourselves to feel good, because we like feeling good inside. But the opposite of that, or sort of the extension of that, is when we're more than just interested, but we're committed to success. And when we're committed, the biggest difference is we are going to do whatever it takes, no matter what. Hell or high water, we're going to make this happen. So if you look at your goals, if you look at how you talk to your spouse, if you look at emails you send your boss, and you see yourself using this word try a lot, I'm going to try to do that, I'm going to do my best, what you're really doing is sort of saying, I don't have a belief that I am going to absolutely be successful. I don't really know if I'm going to put enough effort forth when it really gets tough to make this work. And that's why it doesn't. Again, that self-fulfilling prophecy, your brain won't make a liar out of you. So if you say, I'm going to do this, I will be at that airport to pick up this person, then you have to do things to make that happen. And you can choose to do those things, but they're hard. I was involved in this coaching conversation. I was enjoying my work day. I was really wanting to see how this person's development plan kind of shaped out. And my branch manager saw that and was sort of saying, you're allowing yourself to come up with reasons to not drive down to SNA in traffic and get him. And you need to be down there to get him. Do that for your relationship. Don't try and then sort of say, well, I got held up at work. He would probably accept that and forgive you for that, but you should be down there to pick him up, when he's flown across the country to see you. This was back when David and I was doing long distance. So I ultimately want to share with you that I have come to realize how true that is. Again, language matters. And if you are always using that kind of language, it's very unlikely you're going to really be successful at getting everything you want in life. You sort of view things like, that'd be nice, it's a dream, I would like to have that, I'm going to sort of do some things to work towards that, but when it gets really tough, I'm going to kind of bail on it. And that's going to be okay because I never said I would be 100% successful in doing it. Once we say I am going to do it, I will do it, it's embarrassing, it creates kind of some pain for us when we don't don't do it because we feel that discord. Like, well, I said I was going to do it, and now I haven't. And so watch for other people using this terminology too. Oh, I'll try to do it. I'll try to make it. When people tell me, when I'm having a party, oh yeah, I'll try to be there, I usually just kind of write them off in my head. I'm like, yeah, you're probably not gonna make it, because I know what the word means. It means, yeah, I'm not sure. And when we're not sure about making something happen, we usually don't. It takes a lot of outside force. Like, someone else would have to tell that person, hey, are you going to Amy's party? Okay, I'm going to go. And then the person, oh yeah, maybe I could stop by, too. It means that they didn't really proactively want to get there on their own. So think about your language you're using, and think about, what's most important to you in your life, and ask yourself, do I use that word? If you do, cut it out of your vocabulary. Make commitments to get things done. Believe in your own mind, I'm going to find a way to do this, and you'll be shocked at what you can achieve. We can do incredible things. We've sent people to space before. We can absolutely make commitments here on Earth and do it. So that's my thought for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and have a great day.